what do we say? 3, 2, 1. Hi.
Hello and welcome yet another Response podcast. Well, this time we're going to be trying something different during for the rest of the year.
So we're not even for the rest of the year, but maybe to see like how we feel about this.
Yeah.
The idea is that I feel like in all of our coverage, we cover fucking just movies and TV shows, and as fun and cool as that is, those aren't my preferred media. I fucking love video games. Video games are great. They're potentially the best form that media can take nowadays. And to start off right, we're gonna start off weird with The Evil Within. Now, Jake is also here. Jake the Surgeon, say hi.
Hello, fellow children. I too like the video games.
You are
Would you like to
hardcore
play my
roboting there, buddy.
abacus?
You're a hardcore roboting dog. I'm not even sure if you heard me say that.
I'm better now.
No.
I heard you say it. Like, can you hear me now?
Okay, that's better, yeah. Yeah, so Jake is also partially here. Jake the Surgeon. His link will be down at the bottom of the description. But yeah, neither Jake nor Wyatt have checked out The Evil Within. Now, this game has a very interesting history because the guy, I'm trying to look up his fucking name right now.
Shinji Mikami.
Shinji Mikami, thank you. The guy, Shinji Mikami, was one of the lead developers in everybody's favorite Resident Evil 4. And he broke away from Capcom to kind of do his own thing, which is what this is, The Evil Within. It is his brainchild that he had basically free control over conceptually and directorially, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this was his first game. I don't want to preface too much to say it, but I do remember this game not being that well made even back then. But it has been, 10 years?
I was going to say, not only that, but we got rid of the fucking thing that was the most annoying bit, which is the letterboxing.
That's not the most annoying bit, trust me.
Well,
you don't know what the most annoying bit is. I'm really fucking praying they fixed it.
Okay, let me rephrase that. The trend that was annoying everybody else, because it was both this and The Order 1886, that they were released relatively around the same time, and their big thing was
this was 9 years ago, by the way. In October.
And the big thing was basically letterboxing and a frame rate cap. Because like I don't like to be that guy of like, 60 frames. It's weird when a game is more capped at something when you know a machine can push a lot harder than it.
Yeah, unfortunately, this was towards the beginning of the Xbox One and PS4 eras, but when they really weren't up to snuff.
Yeah,
but
this is when they were like,
yep. Yeah, the order 1866. I mean, that on paper that game sounded really cool.
Oh yeah, the Holy Grail.
It was basically just a movie.
Yeah,
no, there was werewolves were a thing.
And it wasn't a very great movie either because it's been so long since I played that. But like I kind of deleted it from memory.
But you know, all I remember was
I was about to say all I remember was the high rendition of looking at a piece of paper. I was like, "This is the hypest gameplay ever." I can move.
Yeah, because like one of the things, and then like when you were shimmying down a blimp, it's like, wow. That looks really good, and I remember them having like decent transitions from cutscenes to gameplay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
let's start this hoop of scotch.
Let's start this stuff.
Brightness that looks. I always bring it up to like just slightly to the notch. Wait. I mean, I wish there was the. I guess survival is technically the medium. Yeah, I guess I'll play on survival.
This is gonna be a long LP. Oh no!
It's going to be a long time there, Jeeves.
We're in there.
I'm sorry, the 60 FPS doesn't look right to me.
Well, you gotta remember we're looking through a stream, so.
No, this is one of those games that doesn't look like it was meant for 60 FPS.
No, it looks fine. Yeah.
homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared.
Hi, Yuri.
Some kind of...
Yuri.
Oh my God, that is Yuri.
I forgot he was in this.
124, please respond.
Quickly activate your Sharingan. You can probably see them.
It's a possibility.
Quick, use your spider
The
sense.
records were sealed.
Quick, activate your persona.
Quick,
Like, you're
burst,
you're
burst through the heavens.
Castellanos in 184.
wait, Yuri wasn't a Persona protagonist.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, no, he was in
Yeah.
Persona 4. Right, yeah.
Yeah, he was Broske.
Is there any...
Yeah, he was Broske. You're right.
God damn it, it's the evil within. They do that in the second game. I feel like it's the evil within too. And then they stare at the screen.
Any thoughts?
All right, Yuri. Now you are the drill that pierces the heavens.
Look at this detective, man.
He is the most detective man.
Quick, what's the difference between this guy and the guy from Murdered?
Oh God.
What's that?
Murdered Soul Suspect, a game that was so fucking bad.
Don't worry, Jake. The guy who's in that game looks exactly like this guy, except for he wears a fedora.
Joseph, kid.
And the
Ma'am.
first thing that somebody does when they discover his dead body is somebody puts on his fedora.
Yeah, because that's why his ghost can have his fedora. Because it's the ghost of his fedora. God, that game was terrible.
It was absolutely awful.
Jake, I'm surprised you didn't know about it. But yeah, it's one of those early Xbox One, or was it a 360 game?
No, Murdered was one of the very first PS4 games.
Interesting, but yeah, it was an early PS4. And wait, did it not come out on Xbox One?
I think it did.
I don't give a fuck about it. That's how much I don't know. But it was
Man.
a very interesting detective game, but it was mired in like stealth game bullshits. Like it felt like they had to put stealth gameplay in it just to make people like not fall asleep. But anyway, we're not talking about this. We're talking about this. And is it supposed to be black and white here?
You know, Jake was talking about that earlier. I honestly don't understand what's causing that black and white effect.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Last night when he was streaming Predator 2, like during like the bathroom scene where he's like closing his wounds and shit, it just kept like it just the entire color palette became blue, then black and white, then red, and then
That's weird.
so I'm not the only one.
As long as it's not bad for the recording, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, speaking of recording, take a good gander around.
I'm going to say all these fucking people are dead.
What do you? I don't know. I think that guy.
I don't believe
Sir,
you.
are you okay?
Was this Mortal Kombat Shalom monks? Oh, that guy was.
Oh.
Yeah, he's clearly
No,
alive.
he said somebody was still alive. All right, Yuri.
Look at that brisk jog.
Yuri, call your wife. She knows medical ninjutsu. She can help.
Can't be real.
Was he Sasuke?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was Sasuke. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've got him.
Rubik.
Security cameras might tell us.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Like now use the Omnitrix.
Wait,
We're just-
what?
We're just
He
gonna
was
keep
Ben
this-
10?
He was Ben 10 from Omniverse. Sorry, not Omniverse. He was Ben 10 in
All right, boys, we're gonna
Was
get
it-
plot.
Ultimate Alien, I think.
So the
He
cuts-
was like, yeah.
I guess the cutscenes are always gonna be letterboxed, which is yeah.
If I
He's a
remember
ninja.
If I remember correctly, I think he's voiced by the guy who did Rorschach.
Okay.
Jackie Earl Haley.
I'm pretty sure. I'll
He was
double
also-
check it.
He was also the lame version of Freddy Krueger that was a pedo and not a child murderer.
I thought he was always a pedophile, though.
That's more that's implied, not flat out like stated. That was a thing that Freddy versus Jason more or less kind of implied. but the remake was he was not a child murderer. He was just a pedo. Oh, so this is Outlast now. Okay.
Yeah.
That guy's
Was-
arm
is-
clipping into
is
his.
No,
No.
doesn't have an arm.
No, that's his hand, like jutting out of his bicep.
Well, yeah.
I mean, oh no, is that Yuri? Is that Yuri's torso?
I mean, Yuri was like right behind you.
Oh no, no, no. How do you like it? How do you like it? No, no, no.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I was told this was a video game.
That was a good snatch there, buddy.
Ah!
So,
Wait, are
Yeah,
you
of
the
course.
same guy?
yeah, you're the same guy. He just got injected
okay.
and then kidnapped. That happens. All right, you get control. What do you do?
Okay, there we go. I was like, what's the? You don't see me.
You can't see me. I'm invisible.
I'm the master of stealth. There,
Like the
anywhere.
wind. I am the hero Gotham needs.
God, you took forever to fucking grab that. He sees me. What's the run button? Okay.
You gotta be faster about it.
It.
The
gotta
deaths
be
of this game
faster
are pretty
about it.
fucking brutal.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Don't feel bad. Super best friends. Pat ran straight at the guy.
What?
Yeah,
did-
so like,
It didn't end
so-
well.
so like literally, the second he just walks
I
into there,
guess, yeah.
grab the.
But then where else am I supposed to? Where's the door?
I'll go somewhere over. Go somewhere over there then. Okay. Yeah.
I have the song isn't covered.
It shouldn't be. Okay.
Uh,
GTFO. GTFO.
I'm working on it. Okay.
Yeah. There.
Let's.
Yeah.
God, you move so incredibly slow.
It's fine now.
You're supposed.
Don't you feel the horror?
Yeah.
So there is a point to say that like maybe we're not playing this game in the best environment, because yeah, you are supposed to be kind of feeling isolated, alone, and stuff like that, and you're definitely not feeling that with your two autistic buddies here, fucking mouthing off. So, can that be a criticism of video games? Is that you're not in the right place to play it?
No.
No. Especially.
No, because
Okay.
You win then.
Nice run.
okay, we'll I'll expand on that thought after this scene.
Okay. No, Wyatt died, so GG.
But
Yep. See,
Wait.
look, this is the death cutscene. It's very elaborate. Sorry, what I was gonna say is it's about to be a death cutscene. Something's gotta give.
Oh my god. So,
You ever
it's
play
been.
Tomb Raider?
I was going to say I was annoyed by this in Tomb Raider. I'm going to be annoyed in this game.
I
Always-
think that's the only aspect of it because it's just this crazy like, intro section.
This is part of like an insane asylum.
Maybe.
It's so okay. So to kind of expand on that, I don't think that's the fault of the game if like you're not in the right mood Like if you're playing a horror game, but it's like daytime out, you're with friends, you're not really scared. If the game is mechanically sound, then
Yeah, if a game like if we were playing like Alien Isolation, we like it all just depends on like, because I'd be silent as fuck during Alien Isolation because that's actually a
But
scary
don't you think?
game.
But don't you think you'd actually want to be silent here? Because this is pretty horrific.
I'm
I
scared.
I mean, ideally speaking, sure, but like if
Yeah,
a
but
game
you say, hang on. Go ahead, Jake. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
if
Okay.
I'm not I'm not trying to take away anything about the mood of a game to enhance the experience
Uh-huh.
or anything, but like if the game requires a certain mood, so to speak, to like make up for its shortcomings, well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's an issue depending on how bad the shortcomings are. I don't know. I just think it should be able to be played.
Well,
And
who was the
function.
guy? Who was the guy who was killing people? What's his
I
name?
don't.
See,
I don't
that's what
know.
I'm talking about. Wyatt, do you know his name?
It started with
Because
an
it was
O.
set. It is not an O. It was an R.
Rorschach. You said he was in the game, Max.
I know. But he's not in it.
Well, the thing is, that's it,
These dirty
if-
liberals.
If it well, no. The thing is, if his if
taking the old word yeah.
I mean, like if we weren't paying attention, then like that's not necessary. That's just more or less not.
That's
like
not on
paying
the
attention
game's
to
fault.
a movie.
That's on ours. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, can't you see that as potentially being like, so you wouldn't consider because like you're saying you're not scared. Why? That's what I kind of want to expand on as well. Is that like, I don't think that's fault of the game. I feel like that's like your failure to engage with it. What do you think?
I think it just depends on how well the game like drops you into the situation. Like the go-to examples for horror games are things like Alien Isolation and Amnesia.
What are the go-to things? You're saying the games, but you're not saying what they do.
So with so I was stating those to establish a path. So with games like Amnesia, there are no way to fight the monsters. Like you can only run, you can only hide, and like based off like the things like the sanity mechanic, like there's a possibility you will fail because if your sanity's too low, Daniel will just straight up just fall down, and the bad guys will get you. But that's because also the game also adapts for that as well.
But I feel like Alien Isolation also fails in that regard because Alien Isolation, you can kill the alien and you can kill all the workmen Joes.
You can't kill the alien.
You,
Not like with like your guns or anything. Like maybe like in a story cutscene or whatever. But like
You can kill it with a flamethrower and you can progress through the game without the alien being there.
no,
well,
I thought
you
that
don't.
just
You don't
that-
kill
that
it.
just
It scares
deters
it off, and it only temporarily scares it off.
Yeah.
If you hit
It's
it,
been a while, but I only
It-
played it the one time. But
if
pretty
you
sure you
hit,
can kill the alien.
No.
so you do kill it in a cutscene.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the general gameplay, because the AI of the alien is supposed to adapt, if you hit it too many times with the flamethrower, there will be. Oh no! Okay, give me camera control back. Okay. Right bumper. Okay. That's an odd.
Oh,
button.
I remember this from Outlast.
Right.
I was gonna say
It does,
like.
it does feel very outlasting. By the way, yeah, the guy's name is Ruvik, and Ruvik is voiced by Jackie Earl Haley.
Hey, yeah, Haley.
Who was he in Breaking Bad?
I don't know.
Breaking Away. My bad.
Yeah, no, and also I do agree there are some sacrifices that are made depending on like
Look at that
the
lighting
environment.
effect. Sorry, that's really fucking good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty decent lighting.
Like we got shadows. Did you turn shadows on low or high?
Shadows are on low.
Okay. Yeah, even with the shadows, it's still pretty good looking.
I'm like giving it a minute. All right.
Why is there like a psychopath with a giant chainsaw running around?
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell.
No, I think you might want to be careful. So.
I'm gonna have to go back in the.
I don't know, dog. I feel like you're in dire straits here.
Yeah, I think you're dying right now. I
This is
would
a fucking-
go. I'd get back in.
What? I think you
If
should
I-
just like ask the guy for a big hug.
If I just stay in here, the game will be over.
Yeah,
I-
losers. What'd you think?
Oh wait, is he just not coming out?
He's just doing that thing.
He's just doing his Leatherface
might
thing,
see
I
me.
guess.
He didn't see me.
No, he didn't. You're invisible.
A bottle. Last of Us.
Yeah, you show that piles of fuck.
No, you're dead.
No,
You're
throw
dead.
No,
Throw it. Ah!
Oh no, it pixelated.
the horror.
So you see these kinds of these kinds of horror games I don't find scary. More or less, I find them kind of funny at times.
Yeah, so there is the aspect of what did that one massive gay say? That takes away from the spookiness knowing that you can respawn.
Yeah.
As much as we were making fun of that guy because fuck that guy. Was it Paul Joseph? What the fuck was his name?
Joseph Anderson.
Joseph
Joseph
Anderson.
Anderson.
I almost said
Yeah.
Paul Joseph Watson, but no. I feel like there is an aspect to horror, knowing that like if you fuck up, or not even knowing, like fucking up, like can lead to frustrating moments, which can deter from a horror factor.
Yeah, that's why Civi, when he did his Fear video, broke down like with the directors of the game. They were like, we want the player to be as least frustrated as possible. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh
was-
yeah, no.
there
That's
was no
bullshit.
Yeah, there was also no indicator of whether or not he saw you. Because remember, the first time he saw you, he said shit.
Come on.
That's really gay. So yeah, here's the problem, and like, is this Wyatt fucking up, or is this the game being badly designed?
I would say it's a little
It
bit
can
of
be
both.
It can be a bit of both.
Well, I'm always gonna
That-
say it's Wyatt fucking up because Wyatt is a fuck up. But no, I don't think that could solely rest on Wyatt though, because like,
No, that was just a game of the
That was
AI
a
just
ge-
knowing.
Yeah, that was a
Things it
genuine
shouldn't know.
fuck up, and like, I feel like since this is just a set piece, so it's just like at some point it was just like I guess it was just expecting me to just fucking run,
maybe.
which is
But there was no indication. There was no jump in music. See, there are things that you can do design wise that can like let the player know. Sneak now. Or never mind. Fuck that. Go. Just fuck it. Just go. There are things that you could do.
Oh
design-
wow! Literally, just limp and hobble.
I feel like you're spending way too much time being debilitated.
Yeah. And
'Cause,
look,
like-
he just decides not to be debilitated there.
Well, to be fair, he is kind of debilitated right now.
Yeah.
Now, there is stuff later that could explain some of this stuff, and I don't want to get into it obviously because it's spoilers.
right.
But you could tell that there is some weird bullshit going on because of the way that Ruvik killed those three guys in the security cameras.
Right.
Remember, he fucking Wesker teleports around and kills them. That's not normal.
No, my smokes. I'm out of smokes.
God, I picked a bad day to have a Monday. I forgot this
That's-
was Bethesda.
I was gonna say that's
This
the
is crazy.
scariest part. Fucking Bethesda.
Oh God. Ah!
I hope this song isn't copywritten.
The volume's low enough that we shouldn't have to worry about it.
Are you sure about
So-
that?
I was going to say let's also like this. We could also just keep talking like good little boys.
I am talking with my mouth and talking.
So, I'm curious, Max. What do you think is like your go-to horror game? Like, what's
Problem is, I don't really like the genre. You gotta remember, even
Yeah.
in video games, I don't really care for the horror genre.
Yeah, you're a bit of a scaredy cat.
It's not just that, but it's like I don't think I've ever played a well-designed horror game. That's the
Have you
problem.
played Amnesia: The Dark Descent?
No, and that's also because I'm also scared of that game. But the idea of like horror or whatever, it doesn't really appeal to me in video games.
That's
Not
fair.
only because of the scary factor. By the way, this is the hallway. Look familiar?
Yeah, this is the literally almost borderline the oh, now I get
No,
to
you saw this hallway already.
yeah. Oh yeah, and these
Wait.
those are the
Those are the three cops.
three cops. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait a minute. You can run.
Yeah, I can
You can
suddenly
run now. They can run now. Well, he did. He said no to smoking, and so when you do that, that gives you the power of Wolverine.
Oh my God, no. No, not again. I thought we learned this lesson. How many times must we teach you this lesson, Middle East?
Oh my
no.
god.
I didn't say the numbers. You can't get angry at us, YouTube.
Oh no, glass. Look out!
That would
It's a
actually
shitty.
hurt.
Look out! It's a shitty Samuel L. Jackson movie.
Oh no.
I don't know, it's weird. I like horror movies, but I don't like horror games.
I like a very specific level of horror games. Like, I'm also, like, I'm a sucker for a very specific type of horror game. Like, I also love Dead Space, for example. Like,
No, Yuri's dead.
Damn it, Bradley. Or was it Vickers? Yeah. Chick of shit Vickers.
oh, that was an awful mirror.
Wait a minute, so like...
Suddenly, everything is falling apart.
We're in 2012.
The fact that it was the tip of the building, that's like the worst part.
And do you remember 2012?
I thought it was okay. I bet after the fact it's probably like a piece of shit. Like
It might be. That could be something we could watch. Disaster movies.
I would love to do a disaster movie arc.
I feel like they.
Well, yeah,
I feel like that arc would fucking bleed dry in a minute.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm talking about bleed dry as like in fucking entertainment because they're all the fucking same movies.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was about to say
Big
it's
wave
like,
is about to hit us. Oh no! Buildings are falling at the driveway. Oh
Because I
no!
was about to say, do you
gonna
have
say
any
the
idea?
Giant landmarks being destroyed horribly. Oh no!
And like I was about to say,
they're
like
very samey.
they very much are. Here's my question though: Is Independence Day a disaster movie?
Kind of.
Kind of. It's alien invasion and a disaster.
Yeah, I was going to say it's structured like a disaster movie.
So anyway,
Yeah.
this is Detroit.
So why not just do a Roland Emmerich arc?
This is Detroit after the attack.
I mean,
Roland-
whatever allows me to watch The Day After Tomorrow, because I like unironically love that movie.
Everyone must be.
So what was it? It's like isn't Roland Emmerich just Michael Bay, but better? And Michael Bay is Zack Snyder if he knew he was a child.
We will be once we're far away.
Yes, because Roland Emmerich, like, that means we get to watch like a Roland Emmerich arc. That means we get to
Universal
watch.
Soldier.
No, I was gonna say fucking Godzilla, 1998 Godzilla.
Fuck, he did direct that. God damn it. I will say it is better than Godzilla vs Kong. I am gonna.
Is that a
I'm
high
gonna.
bar?
That's a low bar, my friend.
I know that's a low bar,
no!
but oh no, he has AIDS.
He's the zombie.
It is.
Fall.
Oh, wonder what he meant.